Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back today. Um, I'm going to be changing things up today. My videos I've been posting, it's either me hiking, putting up trail cameras, or a hunt here and there with a couple of buddies. So I'm going to be changing it up. I'm going to be cooking for you guys. The game that we take home, I haven't told you guys how I prepare my food. Because I got some ducks and some deer in my freezer. The deer's from this year that I shot from early season. The ducks are from like a couple days after the duck season and then a couple of weekends after. Um, I meant to make a couple of hunting videos or duck hunting videos. It's just I don't have the opportunity to do it because I have not been fortunate to shoot many. I shot in less than 10 ducks this year since the season opened, and I have not shot one goose yet. Which, I really want to because, there's more meat in the freezer. But today, I'll be showing you guys how I prepare my duck. There's several ways you guys can do it, but this is one of the ways that I do it. I'm home alone right now, so I'll be preparing this for myself. Usually when my family's here, I usually cut them up in little strips for my son. Smaller bites for him to swallow. So these are going to be whole breast. I'll be showing you guys a whole plate. So it'll be a duck and a side salad, and plus rice. I've already made the rice. I'm making, what is it, jasmine rice. It's already cooked because it takes like 20 minutes to prepare. So the rice is already ready. I'm going to show you guys a short way to do salad. So I'll be using 2 leaves of romaine salad, 1 stick of celery, and a couple flakes of cabbage. I like putting cabbage in there because it makes it more crunchier. Same goes with the celery. Just a simple way to make a salad. What I do, I get the 2 leaves and I just cut them. Cut them this way so there'll be more. Just chop them up in little cubes. You can use whatever kind of salad you guys want. But I like romaine and red leaf salad. So just grab yourself a bowl. Put your romaine in there. Get your celery. I like to cut my ends off, which I already done before. Cut it down the middle. And make yourself some little tiny cubes. So celery's done. And then let's get to cabbage. Add that. And then boom, there's your salad. You can mix it in. Once your duck is ready, just put on the side of your plate, put some ranch, and you're good to go. But yeah, this is my simple one. You can also put tuna. I love putting tuna in my salad. What I like to do with the duck is I like to put it in milk. Milk with salt. I've already done it. It's been in milk for 5 hours. The goose, I'll do that for like 24 hours. Same goes with venison, deer. Deer, I put it in milk to take away that gaminess. There's still some gaminess, but not as much as the. So, like I said, it's been sitting in the milk for 5 hours, and it's ready to come out. Make sure it's cold milk. So once you soak it in milk, put it back in the fridge for several hours, to 24 hours. All right. So I'll be working with 4 breasts. I don't remember what kind of ducks they are. It's been a while. So I want to say it's either mallard or a widgeon. I don't remember. It's been a while since taking these birds. So the seasoning is simple. I usually use 2 or 3. So I use Johnny's, garlic powder, coarse ground with parsley, and spicy Montreal steak, or you can just use regular Montreal steak. You can choose whatever seasoning that you want. Just coat it as much as you want. I like to have like a heavy coat because I just love flavor. I like the flavor to just burst in your mouth. Sometimes I think I just go overkill. There you go, just season both sides. And I'll be cooking these on an iron pan. And if you don't like it this way, you can also put it, dab it in egg and then put your flour on top and fry it. My son likes it when I do that. Alright, so, the pan's already heated. Grab yourself some butter. Could be salted or unsalted. Or you can use vegetable oil if you like. But I like using butter. I have the pan at medium. And just spread the butter all around. I think it's a bit too hot. Let's change it to 4. There we go. First breast. Alright, so you're going to want to cook each side around 4 to 5 minutes. It all depends on how you want your duck to turn out. I like to have my duck well done. So I'll be cooking it 5 to 6 minutes on each side until it's completely cooked. It all depends on how you guys want it. Alright, so you're going to want to cook each side around 4 to 5 minutes. It all depends on how you want your duck to turn out. I like to have my duck well done. So I'll be cooking it 5 to 6 minutes on each side until it's completely cooked. It all depends on how you guys want it. So while we're waiting for the duck to cook, I'm going to tell you guys the outcome of Cody's archery hunt this year. His first time archery hunting. Because most of his life he's been doing rifle. So I showed you guys a video of us going up the second weekend. We were going to go out on the Sunday, but we ended up canceling that day because bad weather. It was just blowing gusts of wind up to 20 or so. It was getting cold and it was going to snow too. But we've been out several times after that. I think I went out with him 3-4 times after. I was going to film, but there was really nothing to film. I made an intro. Once we got to the spot, press play. We just sat and waited, and nothing showed up. But one of the times that we did go up, once we got there, we heard a coyote howl. And we both looked at each other and was like, holy crap, there's a coyote up here. So we just walked to our spot, got everything set up. Just sat for a while, and then the coyote went back up. He howled again. And he just kept on going and going and going, and Cody just said, I don't think that's a coyote. He's just been howling for too long. So we figured it was a hunter that was on the other side of the hill, hunting for coyotes. So, he was just he just kept on calling and calling and calling for half hour. And I think that kind of ruined our morning hunt that day. But I'll show you guys a clip. It's just going to be a short clip of this guy's just pressing that button on his fucking Fox Pro. But yeah, here we go, you guys. Just listen to the coyotes. So yeah, he just kept on calling for a half hour or so. We were there for another hour, and then we just ended up taking off. After like the third or fourth time, I told Cody, hey, maybe next time you go out, you should go by yourself, because you know there'll be less scent. Because that day, a couple days before or after, I'm sorry, a couple days after when we went, there was something there. We heard it huff, you know, it sniffed us out. So that was the only action that we had that day. And then I told him that day, hey dude, next time you come up, go by yourself, because there'll be less scent traveling around. So he ended up going with his brother, and I think this was a couple of days before the season ended. He told me that when they went out, the deer were circling around them because they could smell them, right? So he saw a group of does behind him, so he ended up sneaking out, you know. So he told me that he was slowly walking. He did several feet of belly crawling. And he told me that he saw a truck on the side of the road. He didn't think nothing of it, right? So he got as close as he could. He said it was 60 or so yards away. So he got up from the ground. He went to pull the truck that was on the side of the road. Decided to hold his horn, his or her horn, and spook the deer. So, like, Cody was ticked off, and when Cody told me, I was ticked off too. I just think that was BS. Whoever it was, the finger is to you. Alright? That's messed up. I don't like people like that. So, I think that was the last time that Cody went out, was that day. And it totally blows, you know. I wanted him to get his first deer with a bow and arrow. Just want to say sorry, Cody. You know, it ain't easy. But yeah, that's the whole outcome of Cody's hunt. You know, just we tried our hardest to get himself whitetail. So the duck is looking good. I just flipped to. You're gonna want browning like this. You can go a little bit dark if you like, but this is how I like it. So I got 4 breasts and 4 tenderloins. You kind of don't want to push them down just like I did, because that will get rid of all the juices that are developing inside. Because if I poke a hole and then squeeze, see all that? That's all the juices you want. So let them cook again for another 5-6 minutes, depending on how you like your duck. But like I said before, I like mine well done. Okay, it looks like the duck is done. So it's time to prepare the plate. You don't have to be all fancy and all that. Just throw it on there. So what I'm going to do is grab your rice, place it on the bottom, So you guys can actually use the seasoning and the burnt stuff that's in the pan, so you can make your own sauce, and that's easy to do. So when it's like this, just grab yourself some butter. Have a good scoop. Just spread it around. Put some more butter. And it's actually loosening up the burnt stuff, and it will enhance the flavor. So once your butter's melted, you can actually get a pinch of flour, and the flour will thicken it up. There's your sauce. Put it right on top. That's thick, ain't it? Okay, so now you got your sauce in there. Just grab yourself your salad. There you go. And then put some ranch. Alright, you guys. There you go. That's how I cook my duck. Like I told you guys before, I'll be doing this segment. I'll be calling it Wild Game Sunday. I'll be doing it every Sunday, but it won't be posted until a couple days later. It's because I don't have internet here. One of my good buddies, Richie Green, he's the one that's been posting these videos for me, and I appreciate it, dude, for you doing that for me. Next weekend, I'll be cooking up some deer. I'm thinking back straps. I'm not sure if I'm either going to grill or smoke them, but I'll let you guys know next weekend. Alright, you guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to press that like button, comment, subscribe. On the comments, put down what you guys would like me to cook. Alright, just give me a recipe, a simple recipe, and I'll cook it for you guys. Okay? Okay, guys, like I said before, thank you for watching. Don't forget to share. And you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend.